Wallace Industrial Tools and Supplies knows Southern Illinois. Located in West Frankfort, they're your Milwaukee superstore with over 8,000 square feet. Wallace Tools has the largest selection of Milwaukee within a 2-hour radius. Find power tools such as drills, saws, lights, shop vacs, and more with pricing lower than you'll find anywhere else. Wallace Industrial in West Frankfort.
IBI Management manages over 2.5 million square feet of industrial storage, warehousing, and office space in Tennessee, Indianapolis, Ohio, Illinois, and South Carolina with 64 tenants. Please feel free to contact us for any management needed for your property. Feel free to reach out with any questions to Bobby and Iris Kazadi.
With an award-winning body shop right here in West Frankfort, Illinois, Weeks is your hometown Chevrolet, GMC, Chrysler, Dodge, Ram dealer. Come out and visit us in person or online at gregweeks.com. Your hometown dealership, right on the price, right off 557.
Kids Corral Incorporated, celebrating 25 years serving the children and families of Southern Illinois. Owned and operated by Jana King and Kristen Cass. Kids Corral in West Frankfort.
Redbirds Live, brought to you by the partners of Sam C. Mitchell and Associates, including former West Frankfort High School dual sports standout Lance Brown and fellow West Frankfort alumni and veteran Matthew Carroll. The law firm of Sam C. Mitchell and Associates are proud members of the West Frankfort community and proud servants of all of Southern Illinois.
Ask Melissa Walden about Shelter's Auto, Home, and Life options. Call or text at 618-937-2092. Melissa Walden, Shelter Insurance in West Frankfort.
Contact Power Wash Plus for a free quote on all your residential or commercial pressure washing needs. Professionally operated and fully insured. Call Power Wash Plus at 618-663-2505 for more information. That's Power Wash Plus at 618-663-2505.
Hal Insurance is a proud sponsor of Redbird Athletics. Serving West Frankfort since 1925, we provide auto, home, business, life, and health insurance. Hal Insurance partners with Auto Owners Insurance Company to handle insurance the right way, the human way. Call Ryan, Jessica, or Susan Patton at 937-4000.
Make light work of everything with Honda's top-of-the-line family of Pioneer 1000 side-by-sides. All models sport a best-in-class engine and an exclusive 6-speed automatic dual-clutch transmission. Then there's the 1005 models, equipped with Honda's quick-flip seating that seats up to 5 passengers. So find your next Honda Pioneer today at Bill Galatich Honda in West Frankfort.
Experience a taste of Mexico at La Fiesta Mexican Restaurant. We have the best food and drinks for the whole family to enjoy. See you tomorrow, amigos.
E.R. Brown Furniture has been providing West Frankfort and Southern Illinois communities quality furniture for 109 years. E.R. Furniture has the largest selection of lazy-boy furniture and can help you find your next recliner, sofa, or love seat. E.R. Brown Furniture can provide delivery and set up to your home as well. It's E.R. Brown Furniture, downtown West Frankfort.
The city of West Frankfort is proud to support the students of Frankfort Community High School. The future is in the youth of our community. Go Redbirds.
People's National Bank has been serving the communities of Southern Illinois since 1909. We believe that great customer service along with a wide variety of products will meet all of your banking needs. Come in and check us out today. People's National Bank, member FDIC.
McDonald's, family owned and operated. Moreland Bishop McDonald's has 21 locations to serve you.
The West Frankfort Aquatic and Activity Center are proud partners of Redbirds Live. Come check out our heated indoor swimming pool, fitness center, and basketball gym. Stop by for a visit, or you can contact us at 618-937-1665.
We welcome you guys in to Redbirds Live, live from Murfreesboro, part of the sophomore tournament, day one. And West Frankfort's in action today up against the Chester Yellow Jackets. And we got a minute 15 left here of Carterville and Johnston City. And Johnston City's worked their way back into this thing. They were trailing double figures, down by just 5 now. And Frankfort and Chester due up after this one. And I'm different setting here, but it's good to be covering some basketball. And it's always a I'm joined by Quincy King. Welcome in, Quincy.
Garrett, it's nice to be here in Murfreesboro for the sophomore tournament. Been going on for a while now, and we've seen some good games coming in today. Caught most of the game with Peeneyville and Cesar Valier. Good game, just kind of Peeneyville, ran away with it a little bit towards the second half. But yeah, it's always fun being here at the sophomore tournament and seeing the new talent that's going to be coming up to varsity very shortly.
Yeah, and for some instances, some guys are already there. Like Frankfurt's going to have Quentin Osborne playing today. We got to see for Pinckneyville one of their bigs they use, and Ty Lauer, who is son of the head coach, and he was playing and led the show there. So hopefully, Mr. Osborne can do something similar and kind of be the leader there for Frankfurt going into their ball game. Thank you guys for tuning in here in our pregame coverage. Brought to you by Wallace Industrial. Johnson City's only down 3 points in this
Hmm.
game. Weren't they just down 12, 13 points,
It was
14 points?
12 with like a minute and a half left to go.
Oh, they're down by 3 with 27 seconds, and they're at the line. Fortunately, I think with our camera angle right now, you're going to be able to see the clock for the majority of the game on your screen. And yeah, well, scores throughout the day over here. Nashville beats Hamilton County in game one, 61 to 40. And Breeze Central beats Heron 61-46. Waltonville 47-37 over Vienna. Pinckneyville 60 to 50 over Cesar-Valier. And then those are the first four completed. We got finish of Carterville Johnston City. Here in this one, it's a 1 point game out of nowhere. In this one, and so Frankfurt and Chester after this one wraps up in the final games of the night. Stillville DuQuoin and closed out by Murfreesboro and Trico. Yeah, we didn't get to say it on air last night, but it was right when we got off and um, back to varsity and the regionals going on and all that. Um, Edwards County who fell short in their regional final efforts, and that'd have been some. See 9 seed going to the sectional, and
Yeah, what a run they had. You gotta credit them getting that far as a 9 seed, and they really did a good job. And being the host, they probably run awesome energy, playing on their home floor, and it was really pulling for them a little bit. In that one, seeing a 9 seed in sectional would be pretty cool.
they had a lead at half, and I'm assuming they led at some point in the second half. I mean, they just lost by 4 points. That would have tied it. 3 there. Carterville can close it if they can make some free throws. And Frankfurt, depending on what they do, they'll play one of these teams on either Monday or Thursday. And we'll have that game wherever Frankfurt goes. And then on March 2nd, next Saturday, we'll have 3 games at the minimum. Maybe some Frankfurt games in addition if they're not playing in one of those 3 we already have scheduled. But we have a third place game at 2, followed by the consolation championship. And then the championship game, we'll have all 3 of those on Redbirds Live. Doors left open. You gotta make a free throw here, right?
Yeah, you guys sink it right here. You sink it, you're gonna win the game.
0-2. Johnson City's got a chance here with a 3 and a turnover. You'd like to give yourself a shot,
Mhm.
and it's a good comeback effort, but probably hard to go 0 of 2 times in a row. And I know it's a different player, but still, as a team, probably not going to see it here. And now just 6 seconds left. Yeah, I had actually, Quincy, had already written Carterville in
Yeah,
earlier. I was got a little worried I was going to have to get a new sheet here, and going to be Carterville who moves on, 44-40. A credit to JC trying to come back, but they'll play again Monday. Frankfurt's going to play either Johnson City or Carterville. If they win, they get Carterville on Thursday. If they lose, they'll play this upcoming Monday against Johnson City. Either one of those games will be at 7:30. This is a little different though. So, what's some advice? We'll use it as our keys, and that's brought to you by Weeks in West Frankfort. What's some advice for a team? It's a different atmosphere. You're not used to this, and you're kind of on the main stage. You're normally used to playing before varsity, and you don't have a lot of eyes on you. But any advice that's coming from someone who's played in this?
You know, in this tournament, it's really cool. I'd say go out there and really any team's kind of a toss up when you have a tournament like this. You don't know much about these other schools, and depending what they're doing at the varsity level and going to playoffs, you really just go out there and my advice is go out there and play basketball, try to play clean. Don't go out there and be really anxious in this moment. It's not a huge stage, but you are the main focus on what's in the tournament, what's going to be going on. So you got to go out there and you got to play clean basketball. Leave it all on the floor. This is the last looks you're going to get until next season for your varsity coach. He's going to be watching you, so you really want to come out here and you want to kind of prove yourself a little bit in this tournament.
Yeah, and a short time in between, so just under 5 minutes before we get going with this one, and we'll see what Frankfurt has to bring. We'll see what Chester has to bring. A team you don't normally play. It's a team you used to play every so often, and um, you know, being on the opposite side of the river to river, and now it's a team you don't really see ever. And so, kind of both teams going in with no game plan in terms of scouting, and which that's the case for most teams here. But sometimes you'll play a team if you play Pinckneyville or Murphy, you got an idea, but you're kind of going in blind. And yeah, a lot of times teams that play better and or have success over here is teams that want it more. And a lot of times this late in February, varsity season's done, and some kids ready to be done with basketball. It's really the teams that are going to win are going to be the teams that want to keep their season going.
Yeah, definitely. I think the last time at the varsity level we've seen Chester was when we went over there in 2019 in the regional championship game. So it's been a long time just for anything from Frankfurt, Chester, and I don't know if they've played in the sophomore tournament anytime between that, but I know the two towns did meet the year before. Sophomores, Frankfurt and Chester met first round, so it's been a while since this matchup, and it's nice to see two teams who don't usually get a lot of looks at each other get to go at it, and it's kind of cool when you get teams who don't really know much about each other because they go into it and there's not a game plan set from a coach or anything. It's both two teams coming out and playing with what they have, and you get to really see just kind of if you put two neutral teams out there and neutral floor, everything around that, you see what they do on the basketball floor.
Yeah, and I mean, I'd like to see Quentin Osborne try to do something here today. And he's been used to starting at the varsity level, and um, use that to your advantage, right? And you're used to playing those kind of guys, and not to say that he can come out and just be a superstar. You still got guys on the other side that know how to play basketball, and but you definitely got to be that guy for Frankfurt. You've got to be the number one choice option offensively, and you got to be a leader too, right? And it's not just on the court. I mean, and you got to try to rally your troops here and play collectively, and that starts with the guy that's got the most varsity experience.
Yeah, I mean, you got him, and then you got the rest of them the rest of the starting five today who's been starting JV all year, so they've been playing against majority sophomores all year, and then you got some freshmen in there who come off the bench for the JV team. So, I think it's high expectations for this Frankfurt squad to come in here and do put up a good tournament, do something good with the numbers they got. But yeah, Quinn Osborne, he's kind of got to be the guy for Frankfurt in this tournament. He's got a big expectation coming into this one. Definitely can't come in and underperform or Frankfurt's not going to have a good tournament at all. But everyone's seemingly they got that guy, and ours is Quentin Osborne.
We have a little over a minute before we get going. As for varsity, we're done with coverage from what we can see going forward for basketball, and we looked into going over to Carbondale potentially, and maybe being able to cover that super sectional, and that's still a possibility, but unlikely at this point, and due to some of the IHSA regulation. But we got to call some good games this year, and let's hope that we get a couple good ones here. We're going to have some good ones guaranteed because, I mean, we get to call the title game and the third
Yeah,
place game and a couple teams in the consolation that's battled their way back to the championship of the consolation side. But let's hope for a good one here to start.
yeah. Let's start off our tournament broadcasting with a good one, and hopefully with the Redbird win.
Get you the starting lineups here in a second. It's brought to you by Sam C. Mitchell and Associates. Frankfurt will be the road team here this afternoon. Chester in the white, black and orange trim. I said it before we got on. Has it ever been odd to you? Called the Yellow Jackets and they're not yellow.
It's it's originality for sure. You know, I don't know if there's any cool history behind that being yellow jackets and wearing orange as a color, but
Kind of
I bet
similar.
it confuses a lot of people.
Kind of similar with Cesar. Get away with it a little better. They're the Red Devils, but they're not really. They're more maroon, which is it works. It's a little closer than the orange and yellow. Starting lineups. Here you go. Brought to you by Sam C. Mitchell. For Chester, it's 4. Trey Peters, 10. Talon James, 21. Tayshawn Palacio, 23. Gabe Kaufman, 32. Trey McCartney. For Frankfurt, it's number 3, Chris Samples, 21. Cannon Cass, 33. Will Scales, 35. Nick Hefner, 51. Quentin Osborne. We're ready to go. Center court. Chester's going to begin with the basketball, and it is James who brings it up. It's important to get a decent start here if you're the Redbirds, and at least get looks. Take care of the basketball. If shots don't fall at the beginning, they're going to start falling. You're going to get used to playing over here. You're going to play at least a couple games at this gym, and that's why it's important to at least get into your offensive set.
Yeah, definitely. You got to get into something that works for you, get into a rhythm and a flow of the game, and just start going at it.
Osborne with a new number 51, having to wear a new set of jerseys here at this tournament. He's got a quick 2. .50 seconds in. Frankfurt forces a turnover. 3 going up. Off to the right from Cass. Chester back the other way. Minute 10 in. And how many kids Carterville have that's going to walk in front of us here? They got a whole army coming out of the locker room. That should be it. That should be. 6:40 to go, first quarter. 2-0 Redbirds off the basket from Quentin Osborne. Peters dribbling to the right. Left side with it's James, works to the top. Chester trying to do the same thing, looking for their options here, and patient. Ends up wide open 3. Good. That's Trey Peters with the 3. Frankfurt back the other way. Lob Samples under the goal. Right block has to get out of there. To Osborne. Hefner. Hands to Cass. Now top Samples. Dribbling towards the right. Top is Hefner. Downhill Osborne spins. Cut off. Gives it up. Elbow jumper up from Samples. No good. Short corner jumper up, no good from Kaufman. Cast the other way. Cut off and out of bounds. Frankfurt's going to keep. 5:12 to go in the first. You like how Frankfurt's coming out of the gates here?
Yeah, I mean, I think, they came out maybe. Yeah, I think they came out pretty well. They're being patient with the ball. Their defense is looking not too bad so far. Only holding them to a 3-point basket in 3 minutes of first quarter action.
It still is, yeah. 4 8-minute quarters here. Shortened in between games at the time period, and then the shortened halftime. You get a foul there on Hefner. His first. Team first. Be Peters. Gets it across. James in the corner ends up deflected out. 4:41 left. Chester keeps. Thrown in. It's going to be McCartney. Into Peters. Top, triple up, and in from James. Chester's hitting their threes early.
Yeah, it seems like they're going to be a shooting squad here.
Cass. Now Hefner. Free throw line out. Osborne. Samples. Thought about it. Didn't take. It's near the elbow. Gives up Hefner. Free throw line. He picks up his dribble. Gives it up Quentin Osborne. Called for a double dribble. Four minutes to go, first quarter. 6-4 Chester. James and Peters playing catch. They have a three apiece to give Chester that early lead. Now McCartney's going to try a triple. No, long rebound. Offensive rebound. Short corner jumper up, around and out. Rebound Hefner. Osborne spinning to the goal with the left. And it fell off the front of the rim, knocked out. Off of Frankfurt. $3:15 to go in the first. Here's Peters. Now James. Triple, no. Another rebound. This one Osborne. Gives up Hefner. Samples works towards the right. Scales at the elbow. Going towards the basket. Samples floats it up high for two. Frankfurt sharing the scoring early here with their 6 points spread amongst three guys. Peters going to try again. Got it. And that's been Chester's offense. They've hit 3 threes, and they lead at 9-6.
They're going to shoot the three ball. It's your defense. You got to get out and you got to contest that.
Cass misses with the left in the lane. Around the arc. McCartney. Shot fake to the goal. Left block. Throws it up. Missing short. Rebound Cass. Gives to Hefner. 2:05 to go in the first. Samples. Dribble handoff. Works into the corner. Some subs going to the table for both sides. To the goal. Ends up in the corner again. Samples. Here's Scales. Around the arc. Osborne. 1:45 to go in the first. 9-6 Chester. Corner. It's Osborne. Goes top. Hefner. Jumper's off. Underneath Osborne, going back up, missed it. Right there in front of the rim. Quick three up and in. They've hit 4 threes. That's all they've done. .105 to go in the first. Hefner backdoor there, Samples under the goal. He's fouled. 58 seconds left in the first. Newberry and Allen in. It'll be Taylor Newberry, Parker Allen in first time. Cass and Hefner take a seat. Samples throws it away. Other way we go. Towards the basket, layup up and in. Palacio with a basket. Osborne. Now Newberry. 35 seconds. Frankfurt trailing by 8. Top it's Osborne. Hands off Allen into the hands of Samples. 25 seconds to go in the first. Ball knocked away into the backcourt. Newberry on the floor. Tie up. It'll be Frankfurt basketball with 19 seconds to go in the first. Another sub here for the Yellow Jackets. Samples brings it up. 12 seconds. Gives up Allen. Working towards the right. There's Newberry. To the free throw line, going towards the goal on the left. Missing short. Down to 5, down to 4. Other way. Peters is going to get it off at the buzzer, and he made it. How about the showing from the shooters from Chester here to start this ball game in the first? 17-6 through 1.
Ask Melissa Walden about Shelter's Auto, Home, and Life options. Call or text at 618-937-2092. Melissa Walden, Shelter Insurance in West Frankfort. IBI Management manages over 2.5 million square feet of industrial storage, warehousing, and office space in Tennessee, Indianapolis, Ohio, Illinois, and South Carolina with 64 tenants. Please feel free to contact us for any management needed for your property. Feel free to reach out with any questions to Bobby and Iris Kazadi. The city of West Frankfort is proud to support the students of Frankfort Community High School. The future is in the youth of our community. Go Redbirds. Kids Corral Incorporated, celebrating 25 years serving the children and families of Southern Illinois. Owned and operated by Jana King and Kristen Cass. Kids Corral in West Frankfort.
All right, time for the second. How about that shooting there in the first quarter from Chester, capped off by the three, just inside half court from Trey Peters.
Yeah, he hit 5 threes and had a two to go along in there with Palacio, and they're shooting the crap out of the ball in the first quarter, and they keep it up. It's not gonna look good for West Frankfort.
Chester with the ball first here. Around the perimeter. Ends up coughing it up. Frankfurt with the ball. Newberry spins. Allen, triple, up, in. Much needed. Parker Allen off the bench with a three. 30 seconds in here in the second. 17-9 Chester. Peters picks up the dribble, gives it up. Here's Kaufman into the corner and back around the perimeter. Opposite side, Eggemeyer with it. Pass away from Peters. Ends up underneath in front of the goal. Short. Knocked free. And a foul on Frankfurt. 6:59 left, first half. 17-9. Chester. They'll throw in underneath. They get there. Samples his first. Into Peters. Three is good. He's got 12 points. He's got 4 threes. A little over 9 minutes into the ball game. He's thrown out of bounds. Right in front of us. 6:44 to go first half. Impressive showing from Trey Peters early on. Uh,
There has to be some, defensive urgency of, this kid's hit already four, and you know, he's still getting pretty good looks at the goal. So it's, you got to do something. You got to start guarding 3-point shooting. That's the only thing killing you.
right of the goal. Nope. Back knocked around. Chester keeps it. Into the post. Knocked free. Frankfurt ball. It was Boyer who came away with it and then thrown away. Frankfurt calls a timeout. 6:19 to go first half. Chester 20, West Frankfurt 9. This timeout brought to you by Hal Insurance.
Right now, Garrett, it seems like we're having trouble, really getting into a flow of the game. We've got a few baskets in there, but, nothing really that you can focus on right now that's a positive act in this game. It's a shaky start, and there's, the defense, we need to start rebounding the ball a lot better. We're getting out rebounded, especially on our defensive end, and giving them more chances to look at the rim and get shots up. They're going to keep hitting threes. Is what it's looking like.
Yeah, the turnover there, so Chester gets it back. And, Frankfurt actually has Coach Josh Surdich over here coaching. I've never seen that. And normally you'd have someone else, one of the assistants over here coaching, but varsity coach over here coaching his sophomore unit, at least today. Layup up, no from Boyer. Going the other way now. Chester with it. Skipping ahead, Peters. I'd be shooting it every time till he missed. He does. Up and to short. Bounces weak side. Rebound, Osborne. He scored the game's opening basket, and they got to start going back through him.
Yeah, he hasn't done anything since on the offensive end.
And Boyer throws it away this time. Samples is going to come in for him. That's just not being on the same page, and it's you know seen that a couple times past few trips down, and it's just something you've really got to fix and work on, and to give yourself a shot. I mean, if you're giving the opponent a lot more opportunities than to score, then more chances are they're going to build the lead up. Three is up. Nope. Rebound underneath. Foul underneath. Could be Newberry's first. Team second. McCartney misses the first. One more. Second one on the way. Missing off to the left. Rebound, Hefner. Empty trip at the line. Redbirds need to cash in. 5:10 to go first half. Hefner out top working. Handoff, Samples. Samples gets inside of the free throw line. And a whistle on the pass. Exactly 5 minutes left first half. Foul against the Yellow Jackets. First on Trey Peters. Team first. Samples to throw in. Lobs it in over the top. Hefner's there to get it. And he's called for over and back. He caught it right there at the half court line. Those are things you got to cut out. Those simple, unforced turnovers.
Yeah, it's like it's always small things with Frankfurt basketball, and it's every level in the program. It's just small things kill us in anything.
Frankfurt the other way. 4:40 to go first half. Osborne dribbling, spins with the right. He's fouled. He's going to the line to shoot two. Free throw up. Osborne hits the first. For Chester, I'm letting Trey Peters shoot three until he misses, right? And he missed one a minute ago, but it's like the rate he's making right now, it's you go through him.
Yeah, I mean, you would think that'd be the thing. Let's keep giving to the guy who's already made four of them, 4 or 5, 4 threes from. It's good ball movement right there from Chester.
Yeah, Palacio with a basket. 22-11, 4:10 left first half. Frankfurt with the basketball. Scales. Swings to Cass. Downhill, gives it up. Hefner. Wing to Cass. He works baseline. Under the goal with the left. Banked it in. Timeout Frankfurt. 3:53 to go first half. 22-13. Timeout brought to you by La Fiesta Mexican Restaurant. It's better. Frankfurt getting to the goal, but almost offensively it looks like, or a lot of their sets, they've been just running through the motion, just, you know, not really, looking to get to the goal until right then, Cass gets to the basket. But you've seen a lot of that.
Yeah, I mean, it's a lot of just pass around and a little few dribbles inside, kick back out, and then start going all over again. It hasn't looked like they came out and have a very good poise to come out here and trying to get a win. It's kind of just a sophomore tournament. It doesn't really matter, but I mean this tournament's it's pretty big and it does have meaning to it.
Oh yeah, that's why I was, happy to be able to come over and call some ball games. And because you're right, I mean, you always know about this. You grow up playing basketball, you always hear about this tournament late in the year, and it's a big one, and that's important. And I always liked it because you get to see guys like you said earlier that it's going to be the up and coming and who's going to be playing, you know, down the road at the varsity level, and that's why you really want to see what you have and what you can work on. 24-13, 3:10 to go first half. Hefner cut off, work to the top. Here is Samples. Gets deflected down near the baseline, going back the other way. 2:50 to go first half. Chester leads 24-13. Palacio back out Peters. The Yellow Jackets have led since they hit a couple of them threes to get an early lead, and since then they've just built on it. And they're taking their time to, get a shooter free. It's James. And they do. They're very reliant on threes, and they make them, they're going to win games, and if they miss, they're probably going to lose games. And right now they've made them.
Yeah, that's strategy for teams who go to the three ball. There's another one for Peters going up. But yeah, I mean, you can't be upset with him taking shots like that, especially if they're going to keep rebounding the ball.
And it was McCartney who got the follow-up basket. The lead is 13. Frankfurt with it. 1:35 to go first half. Around the arc. Here's Osborne. Cass left block. Throws it up. Too short. Samples under the goal. Trying to get positioning. Going up. He's fouled. He's going to the line. Foul on Bleckley, his second. Team third here in the second. Free throw no good. Subs both sides. 1:25 to go in the first. First half. One more here at the line for Samples. This one no good as well. Samples on James as he gets it across. Here's Peters. Dribbling out top. Kaufman gives it up to McCartney. Here now Peters swings it left. Under a minute to go first half. Working towards the basket with the right. Going up and too strong. Rebound Allen. Back in there. He's going to throw up a triple. It's short. Rebound. Quick one and done for Frankfurt. 40 seconds left first half. Thrown in underneath. Shot blocked by Hefner, and the follow-up's good. Sticking with it that time was James. 28-13. 15 seconds. Redbirds look for something to close this quarter. Samples. Throws it underneath. Allen having to go get it. 10 seconds. Knocked around underneath. Turnover again. Frankfurt gets it back. Down under 5. A 3-ball up. Air ball. And that's essentially going to end the first half. 0.1 on the clock. So it's just going to be tossing it in. And that ends the first half. 28-13. Chester hitting some threes, and they are up on West Frankfurt. Here from sponsors. We'll come back with second half coverage.
Howell Insurance is a proud sponsor of Redbird Athletics. Serving West Frankfort since 1925, we provide auto, home, business, life, and health insurance. Howell Insurance partners with Auto Owners Insurance Company to handle insurance the right way, the human way. Call Ryan, Jessica, or Susan Patton at 937-4000.
Contact Power Wash Plus for a free quote on all your residential or commercial pressure washing needs. Professionally operated and fully insured. Call Power Wash Plus at 618-663-2505 for more information. That's Power Wash Plus at 618-663-2505.
Kids Corral Incorporated, celebrating 25 years serving the children and families of Southern Illinois. Owned and operated by Jana King and Kristen Cass. Kids Corral in West Frankfort.
Redbirds Live, brought to you by the partners of Sam C. Mitchell and Associates, including former West Frankfort High School dual sport standout Lance Brown and fellow West Frankfort alumni and veteran Matthew Carrowan. The law firm of Sam C. Mitchell and Associates are proud members of the West Frankfort community and proud servants of all of Southern Illinois.
IBI Management manages over 2.5 million square feet of industrial storage, warehousing, and office space in Tennessee, Indianapolis, Ohio, Illinois, and South Carolina, with 64 tenants. Please feel free to contact us for any management needed for your property. Feel free to reach out with any questions to Bobby and Iris Kazadi.
Wallace Industrial Tools and Supplies knows Southern Illinois. Located in West Frankfort, they're your Milwaukee superstore with over 8,000 square feet. Wallace Tools has the largest selection of Milwaukee within a 2-hour radius. Find power tools such as drills, saws, lights, shop vacs, and more with pricing lower than you'll find anywhere else. Wallace Industrial in West Frankfort.
Experience a taste of Mexico at La Fiesta Mexican Restaurant. We have the best food and drinks for the whole family to enjoy. See you tomorrow, amigos.
With an award-winning body shop right here in West Frankfort, Illinois, Weeks is your hometown Chevrolet, GMC, Chrysler, Dodge, Ram dealer. Come out and visit us in person or online at gregweeks.com. Your hometown dealership, right on the price, right off I-57.
The city of West Frankfort is proud to support the students of Frankfort Community High School. The future is in the youth of our community. Go Redbirds. Ask Melissa Walden about Shelter's auto, home, and life options. Call or text at 618-937-2092. Melissa Walden, Shelter Insurance in West Frankfort.
At the half from the sophomore tournament over in Murfreesboro, 28-13, Chester on top of your West Frankfort Redbirds. This halftime stoppage brought to you by Kids Corral. Let's get to the box score presented by the city of West Frankfort.
Start things off with Chester, Palacio with 4, McCartney with 5, James with 7, and around the scoring off for the Yellow Jackets, Peter with 12. Chester Yellow Jackets had a total of 4 turnovers in the first half.
Yeah, and it was really Trey Peters who kind of did damage, did it early, and Frankfort fell behind.
Over to the West Frankfort Redbird side. Samples with 2, Scales with 2, Cass with 2, Parker Allen with 3, and around the scoring off for West Frankfort, Osborne with 4. The Redbirds had a total of 8 turnovers in the first half.
Yeah, and that's just too much and a half, and especially when you're playing from behind to begin with. And a lot of them turnovers, it just seemed like it was kind of, consistently you turned it over every so often throughout the first half. And so, that wasn't a good aspect of Frankfurt's first half. They got to go through their guys that can get to the basket and score. Quentin Osborne's got to get more looks. I'd like to get Nick Hefner some looks. Really haven't done that to this point, and we'll see. Hopefully they make some adjustments and can get this thing tighter here in the second half.
Yeah, and I mean, I really think Osborne needs to start taking more control of when he's got the ball. I mean, he likes to dribble in, he'll take it all the way to the basket, and then he'll stop there and look to give it out.
An early turnover. Frankfurt was 2 of 4 at the line. Chester just 0 of 2 there in that first half. Chester with the basketball. Peters, the guy, he's got 12. Also with 7 in there, as you mentioned, James. That's 19. That's 6 points clear of Frankfurt as a team. James. Peters now point right to Kaufman. 40 seconds in here in the third. McCartney gives it up Peters. Chester can really be selective now, already with a lead and no reason to rush. They're the aggressors here and in control of this ball game. Frankfurt's going to force a turnover. Hefner left sideline. Now back Samples, and it's taken away. A 2-on-1. McCartney is fouled. It's going to be on the floor. Foul on Samples to prevent that layup. So, really good foul. I mean, it looked like you were going to give a foul to just make him earn it. Gets called on the floor. I mean, it's even better. What's not good is Frankfurt continues to turn it over here in the third. Early going here. McCartney's going to fling one up. Nope. Gets his own rebound on the miss. Into the post. Swing right block McCartney. Spins and goes up.
Does not look good.
Redbirds 6:25 to go in the third with the basketball. Osborne left side. Top Newberry. Fakes in. Swings to the top. Off the dribble. Newberry to the right block. Now Osborne spins. Kicks out Newberry through the lane. Kicked it around. Got it back. And throws it away. 5:55 to go. Quarter three. Into the block. James got positioning and a foul underneath. Can be on Samples, his third. Chester will throw in. Out of control that time. Moves to Kaufman. Frankfurt gets the turnover. Osborne to the goal, missing strong. Chester looks to push again. Here's McCartney, and he slows up. 5.5 to go in the third. 30-13, Chester. Dribble handoffs right now for the Yellow Jackets. Swing Peters. He's working into the right block. Back out top to James. Into the post. Palacio gets it to James for two. He's up to 9. Newberry travels with the basketball. Subs coming in for Frankfurt. Peyton Allen in first time. Boyer back in. And Parker Allen back in. Chester with the ball, leading at 32-13. Corner, 3, McCartney, too strong. Rebound, Parker Allen. Allen steps into a triple. It's around and out underneath. Rebound, Peyton Allen, and he is fouled. Gabe Kaufman with the foul. His first, team first. They're saying on the shots. Peyton Allen at the line to shoot two. First one up. First one no good. I think that was on the shot.
I thought it was just on the rebound, pulled it down, and got fouled doing it. But I guess the ref had a different idea of what he saw.
Allen, one more here. On the way. No good. Frankfurt still stuck on 13. Out top, Bleckley with it. Swings. James, now corner. McCartney back around the perimeter, thrown, deflected. Chester somehow maintains their possession. 3:50 left here in the third. 32-13 Chester. Chester waiting for that right moment to try to take a shot here, and I don't blame them. I mean, they've held Frankfurt to how they've wanted to on the defensive end, and here McCartney gets a free three. No, and underneath the goal. Offensive rebound, back up, missing short. Rebound, Parker Allen. Come the Redbirds. Peyton Allen with the basketball. Top to Parker Allen. Left to Scales. Now Peyton Allen fakes, hands off. Shot fake from Boyer. Allen skipped to Cass. Cass working to the left block. through contact, banks it in. Frankfurt finally scoring here in this period. McCartney, triple, wide open, and he got it. (35-15) with 2:25 to go in the third. Boyer to the goal, missing strong. McCartney down near the left corner. Bounces it to Palacio under the goal. Gives it opposite side now. Out to the top. And knocked out. Over on the sideline. 2:05 to go in the third. Chester with it. Into the paint. Palacio going up. Nice spin to get up for two, and he was free for an easy basket. He's got 6. Allen to the top. Shot fake Boyer to the goal. Up with the right. Off balance, couldn't get it. McCartney kicks out. Works back top. 1:25 to go in the third. Chester with it out on the perimeter. McCartney's going to fling one up from the point. Nope. Rebound. Redbirds. It's Boyer with it. Skips it ahead. Peyton Allen. Out top, Parker Allen. Shot fake. Throws up. Jumper. Good for two. Under a minute left in the third. (37-17). 45 seconds left, quarter three. McCartney working baseline. Cut off, but hands it off Palacio. He left the layup short. Gets his own board. Tie up. Should stay down here. 36 seconds left, quarter three. Ashby in, first time for Frankfurt. Inbounded. Here's James in the corner. He's working baseline around Allen. More subs here for Chester. Stoppage, 25 seconds. Tie up. Going the other way. More subs. Redbirds look for a basket here to end quarter three. Boyer brings it up. Gives to Allen, left wing. Skips to Scales. 15 seconds. Going through the lane, Allen. Had it blocked. Redirected to Peyton Allen. Down to 10. Scales gives it up, Parker Allen. Pass in Ashby. Now Peyton Allen. Sidestep. Jumper up. Jumper around and out. 3 seconds, 2 seconds. Can they hit another one at the buzzer? James throws it up, and it's well strong. 37-17 through 3 from the sophomore tournament over here at Murfreesboro.
Redbirds Live, brought to you by the partners of Sam C. Mitchell and Associates, including former West Frankfort High School dual sport standout Lance Brown and fellow West Frankfort alumni and veteran Matthew Carroll. The law firm of Sam C. Mitchell and Associates are proud members of the West Frankfort community and proud servants of all of Southern Illinois. Wallace Industrial Tools and Supplies knows Southern Illinois. Located in West Frankfort, they're your Milwaukee superstore with over 8,000 square feet. Wallace Tools has the largest selection of Milwaukee within a 2-hour radius. Find power tools such as drills, saws, lights, shop vacs, and more with pricing lower than you'll find anywhere else. Wallace Industrial in West Frankfort. With an award-winning body shop right here in West Frankfort, Illinois, Weeks is your hometown Chevrolet, GMC, Chrysler, Dodge, Ram dealer. Come out and visit us in person or online at gregweeks.com. Your hometown dealership, right on the price, right off I-57.
Time for the fourth. 37-17. Chester begins with the basketball. Redbirds could never get it going offensively. A lot of turnovers, and that's really just a struggle from the start.
Yeah, I mean, they couldn't get any rhythm in this one, and even the first 3 quarters of the game, I think they scored like 4 points in the third quarter, and just can't get in the rhythm of the game. Just it wasn't our game right now. It's been hard to 50-50 calls. We have not calls 50-50 balls. We haven't really been getting, and it's hard to win.
Allen throws up a quick one. Nope. Other way. Allen loose on the floor to fight for the possession, and he goes down. 6:57 left in the ball game. Him going down there, so a little under 7 minutes left. Frankfurt in position to play again Monday night against Johnston City at 7:30. We will have that coverage Monday night here at Murphy. And if they're able to win that one, we'd have them again. And losing that first one, you got to win to keep going. So Frankfurt backs against the wall. They'll be going up against Johnston City Monday at 7:30. We'll have that ball game. And we'll have games on Saturday, a week from today, as well. Redbird basketball after the stoppage. He coughed up, passed through the legs of Boyer. Peters gives it up. Kaufman. Now Palacio. Swing the basketball. And it's going to go near the sideline. Saved in. Chester keeps it. 6:15 left in the ball game. Peters gives it up. Back out top. Chester's going to reset. Looks to the wing. Now back out top. Shoemate in there. He's with it right now. Ends up underneath, and a foul on Frankfurt. 5:40 left. Foul goes on Boyer. His first, team first. Free throw, good. (38-17). One more at the line. Got them both. Out top, Scales gives it up. Boyer, right of the lane. Cut off, underneath, knocked free. Chester's got it again. 4:45 left. Right of the lane jumper, no. Offensive rebound underneath. Follow-up attempt, no good this time from Shoemate, and Frankfurt back the other way. Peyton Allen downhill to the goal, lays it up short. Rebound, skipped ahead to Janney, who's in. Short corner jumper up, no good from Kaufman. Follow-up basket, good. 41-17 Chester. It's been all Yellow Jackets from the jump. Frankfurt had the early lead a couple times, but then Chester hit some threes, and Frankfurt couldn't do anything to stop them. One and done again for the Redbirds. .340 left. Zip going out, and we're going the other way. .325 left. Boyer brings it up. Here is Peyton Allen. Gives up Boyer right side. Kid Reynolds in for Frankfurt. Three ball up and in from Boyer. Boyer guarding closely on Bleckley. Downhill to the goal. Good. .43-20. It's Allen. Using a screen. Gives up right side. Clark in with it. Now back Boyer. Boyer. Dribble move. Picks up the dribble. Gives Peyton Allen. Works towards the right corner. Now Boyer. Works to his left. Three no good. Offensive rebound. And it's going to be saved over in the corner. Skipped ahead. Bleckley has got a basket and he's fouled. Foul's on Boyer, his second. Free throw on the way. Short. Boyer's going to fling another three up. Short. No. Rebound to the Yellow Jackets. Minute and a half left. Ends up under the goal. Knocked free. Redbirds with it. Peyton Allen hands off Boyer. Boyer works right corner, working baseline. Skips opposite side. Triple on the way. Around and out. No good. Rebound pulled down Yellow Jackets. Lob ahead under the goal. Shoemate missing. Rebound Peyton Allen. Under a minute left. Allen. It's into the paint with the right. Bounces off to the right. 50 seconds left. And Quincy, it just feels like Chester came with more energy here today.
Yeah, definitely. You know, the Yellow Jackets, they came in wanting to get a win. They showed it with their shooting. They came out, shot the ball pretty well. Uh, you know, Frankfurt just wasn't here today, and you know it showed. It only scoring 20 points in a ball game. It's you know you didn't come to play.
Yeah, and you get Johnson City on Monday. If you lose there, you're done. Your season's done. And you get them 7:30 Monday night. We'll have the call as Chester looking to get one final basket here. 45-20 out of bounds, Frankfurt ball. That should do it. 45-20. Your final. Chester knocks off West Frankfurt. Chester's going to play Carterville Thursday night. And your Redbirds back, we mentioned Monday, 7:30 against Johnston City. We'll hear from some sponsors and wrap things up.
Wallace Industrial Tools and Supplies knows Southern Illinois. Located in West Frankfort, they're your Milwaukee superstore with over 8,000 square feet. Wallace Tools has the largest selection of Milwaukee within a 2-hour radius. Find power tools such as drills, saws, lights, shop vacs, and more with pricing lower than you'll find anywhere else. Wallace Industrial in West Frankfort.
IBI Management manages over 2.5 million square feet of industrial storage, warehousing, and office space in Tennessee, Indianapolis, Ohio, Illinois, and South Carolina with 64 tenants. Please feel free to contact us for any management needed for your property. Feel free to reach out with any questions to Bobby and Iris Kazadi.
With an award-winning body shop right here in West Frankfort, Illinois, Weeks is your hometown Chevrolet, GMC, Chrysler, Dodge, Ram dealer. Come out and visit us in person or online at gregweeks.com. Your hometown dealership, right on the price, right off I-57.
Kids Corral Incorporated, celebrating 25 years serving the children and families of Southern Illinois. Owned and operated by Jana King and Kristen Cass. Kids Corral in West Frankfort.
Redbirds Live, brought to you by the partners of Sam C. Mitchell and Associates, including former West Frankfort High School dual sport standout Lance Brown and fellow West Frankfort alumni and veteran Matthew Carroll. The law firm of Sam C. Mitchell and Associates are proud members of the West Frankfort community and proud servants of all of Southern Illinois.
Ask Melissa Walden about Shelter's auto, home, and life options. Call or text at 618-937-2092. Melissa Walden, Shelter Insurance in West Frankfort.
Contact Power Wash Plus for a free quote on all your residential or commercial pressure washing needs. Professionally operated, fully insured. Call Power Wash Plus at 618-663-2505 for more information. That's Power Wash Plus at 618-663-2505.
Howell Insurance is a proud sponsor of Redbird Athletics. Serving West Frankfort since 1925, we provide auto, home, business, life, and health insurance. Howell Insurance partners with Auto Owners Insurance Company to handle insurance the right way, the human way. Call Ryan, Jessica, or Susan Patton at 937-4000.
Make light work of everything. Honda's top-of-the-line family of Pioneer 1000 side-by-sides. All models sport a best-in-class engine and an exclusive 6-speed automatic dual-clutch transmission. Then there's the 1005 models, equipped with Honda's quick-flip seating that seats up to 5 passengers. So find your next Honda Pioneer today at Build the Lodge Honda in West Frankfort.
Experience a taste of Mexico at La Fiesta Mexican Restaurant. We have the best food and drinks for the whole family to enjoy. See you tomorrow, amigos.
E.R. Brown Furniture has been providing West Frankfort and Southern Illinois communities quality furniture for 109 years. E.R. Furniture has the largest selection of lazy boy furniture that can help you find your next recliner, sofa, or love seat. E.R. Brown Furniture can provide delivery and set up to your home as well. It's E.R. Brown Furniture, downtown West Frankfort.
The city of West Frankfort is proud to support the students of Frankfort Community High School. The future is in the youth of our community. Go Redbirds.
People's National Bank has been serving the communities of Southern Illinois since 1909. We believe that great customer service along with a wide variety of products will meet all of your banking needs. Come in and check us out today. People's National Bank, member FDIC.
McDonald's, family owned and operated. Moreland Bishop McDonald's has 21 locations to serve you.
The West Frankfort Aquatic and Activity Center are proud partner of Redbirds Live. Come check out our heated indoor swimming pool, fitness center, and basketball gym. Stop by for a visit, or you can contact us at 618-937-1665.
Final score from Murfreesboro, Chester 45, West Frankfort 20. 45-20 the final. Chester moves on, plays Thursday. Frankfort back in action Monday at 7:30. We'll have that against Johnson City. Thanks for tuning in here in the post game. Brought to you by IBI Management. Let's get to our final tally at the stat sheet, which is sponsored by the city of West Frankfort.
Start off with the Chester Yellow Jackets. Bleckley with 4, McCartney with 10, Palacio with 6, James with 9, and the round the scoring off for Chester, Peters with 12. Yellow Jackets had a total of 9 turnovers in the entire game. Move over to the West Frankfort Redbird side. Scales with 2, Samples with 2, Boyer with 3, Cass with 4, Parker Allen with 5, and around the scoring off for Redbirds, Osborne with 4. The Redbirds had a total of 15 turnovers in the game.
Yeah, and Frankfurt 2 of 6 at the line, Chester 2 of 5 at the line. Just uh, not a great performance from Frankfurt. They came out pretty flat. They scored early, but they just had issues both sides, and Chester took full advantage.
Yeah, they came out shooting the ball really well, and I think that kind of put us down a little bit when they shooting the ball really well and got down to an early deficit. It's you either choose to go 2 ways. You fold and you just go through the motions, or you persevere and try to get back into it. And we definitely just kind of went through the motions here today in this one. Um, only scoring 20 points in a game, that's yeah, it's rough to do, and just nothing was really working for us on offense or in defense.
All right, before we hop off, get to Tournament Outlook. That's brought to you by Melissa Walton Shelter Insurance. Look at some scores and schedule uh, from earlier and going forward. Nashville 61-40 over Hamilton County. They get Breeze Central, who beat Heron 61-46. That game is 5 o'clock on Thursday. 6:15, the game to follow that on Thursday will be between Waltonville and Pinckneyville. Waltonville 47-37 winners over Vienna, and the Pinckneyville Panthers win it 60-50 over Cesar Valier. Those games 5 and 6:15 Thursday night. Other winners: 44-40 Carterville over Johnson City and 45-20 Chester over the Redbirds. Carterville and Chester at 7:30 on Thursday. And then on the loser side, Monday night schedule 5, 6:15, 7:30 starts. Hemco Heron, Vienna Cesar, JC West Frankfort. Final 2 games here today. Steelville DuQuoin about to tip off, followed by Murfreesboro and Trico. That is your tournament outlook presented by Melissa Walton Shelter Insurance. We'll be back Monday night, West Frankfort and Johnston City on Redbirds Live.